In the spring of 217 AD, the erratic emperor Caracalla stepped off a road near Carrhae to relieve himself and was stabbed to death by one of his own soldiers. Within 3 days, the Roman Empire found itself with a massive power vacuum. The man who stepped into that void was Macrinus, Caracalla's own praetorian prefect. He broke a centuries-old tradition. Macrinus was an equestrian bureaucrat of Berber descent, marking the first time a man outside the senatorial class took the throne. He faced an immediate structural problem. The Roman military operated on loyalty to the Severan bloodline, a royal pedigree that Macrinus completely lacked. Without the natural devotion of the legions, a paper title offered no protection. To survive the inevitable military backlash, Macrinus had to construct an artificial dynasty from scratch. His immediate solution centered on his 9-year-old son Diadumenian. While traveling through the frontier city of Zeugma, Macrinus officially elevated the boy to the rank of Caesar, presenting him as the guaranteed heir. Next came the legal branding. Macrinus added the name Antoninus to his son's official title, deliberately hijacking the legacy of Rome's 2nd century Golden Age to buy goodwill from the troops. The regime then planted supernatural origin stories to simulate divine favor. They circulated rumors that the boy was born with a caul, a piece of amniotic membrane shaped exactly like a royal diadem, and that an eagle had peacefully landed on his cradle. This silver coin features the profile portrait of Diadumenian, demonstrating how the regime flooded the empire with the boy's image to project immediate stability. This marble bust reveals deliberate physical distortion in official art. Notice the slight mustache and heavy brow, both contradicting his actual age of 9. Through names, myths, and modified statues, Diadumenian ceased to be a child. He functioned entirely as a manufactured political brand designed to pacify a volatile military. That military pacification was quickly tested. From exile in the city of Emesa, Julia Maesa, the aunt of the murdered Caracalla, began mobilizing the surviving members of the true Severan dynasty. This map visualizes her strategy, leveraging massive family wealth to push bribes from Emesa to surrounding legionary camps, buying support for Elagabalus. Meanwhile, Macrinus cut legionary pay. As the map shifts, those disgruntled camps turn hostile, converging against Antioch. The financial and military failures reached their breaking point. The Syrian legions officially broke their oaths and entered open revolt against the equestrian emperor. A bureaucratic dynasty built on technicalities and sculpted propaganda fractures instantly when confronted by the hard currency and entrenched loyalty of a true royal bloodline. Back in Antioch in May of 218 AD, Macrinus enacted a desperate countermeasure. He officially elevated Diadumenian from Caesar to full Augustus, making the boy his co-emperor. The promotion had a highly specific administrative motive. Elevating the boy provided the legal pretext needed to authorize massive emergency cash bonuses in a final attempt to buy back the troops' loyalty. The conflict climaxed at the Battle of Antioch, but as the lines clashed, Macrinus made a catastrophic decision. He lost his nerve, shed his imperial purple, and fled the battlefield in disguise. The moment the emperor abandoned his men, his carefully crafted illusion of imperial strength vanished. With his father gone and the army routed, the 10-year-old Diadumenian began a doomed flight toward the Parthian border, hoping to find sanctuary. He did not make it. He was captured at Zeugma, the exact city where his imperial dream was manufactured just 1 year prior. The boy was executed. His severed head was delivered to the teenager Elagabalus as a victory trophy. Back in the capital, the Roman Senate issued a final act of retaliation. They passed a decree of damnatio memoriae, a formal condemnation of memory, ordering the complete historical erasure of both Macrinus and Diadumenian. This engraved Latin text on a flat stone slab represents the type of permanent historical record targeted for physical erasure. Across the empire, workers took chisels to public monuments to violently gouge out the boy's name. Propaganda, legal titles, and carefully carved statues can build an emperor in the minds of the people, but it only takes one lost battle and a sharp chisel to erase him entirely.